Hey, Wednesday afternoon, about 4:45 in the afternoon. Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Best pitcher in the year 1918. Walter Johnson wins it. And I've got him here. How many times has he won Best Pitcher so far? I've got to look at it. Walter Johnson won 1913, 1910, 1910 and 1913, and he wins 1918. So this is his third win. He's had competition from Ed Walsh, Pete Alexander, some of these other guys. But for 1918, he wins 4 categories, pitching categories. Most wins, 23. Most strikeouts, 162. Most shutouts, 8. And earned run average, 1.27. Props to Walter Johnson. In my book, he's the #1 pitcher of all time. Greatest. I'm ranking them. I have a top 10. So far, I'm convinced that the top 2 are Walter Johnson and Christy Mathewson. 3 through number 10 is to be determined by me when I go through all these videos looking at best pitcher for each year. We started with 1871. Right now we're on 1918, and we're going to go all the way to 2023. I'm going to look at the best pitcher for each individual year, looking at pitching categories and who wins the most. 1918, Walter Johnson. The reason why I have him #1 of all time is because of his career record. 417 wins, 279 losses, 2.17 career ERA, 5,914 innings pitched, 110 shutouts, which is the most, and 3,509 strikeouts career, which was a record until some of the later guys passed 3,500. And as a result, you have pitchers now who have over 4,000 strikeouts. I can think of Steve Carlton and Roger Clemens. And then you have a guy named Nolan Ryan who has over 5,700 strikeouts. But for many years, Walter Johnson was the strikeout king. 1918, his record was 23-13. He had a 1.27 ERA. He started 29 games, and listen to this. He completed 29 games. How about that? He appeared in 39 games because he had 3 saves. But how about the starts? 29 starts, 29 complete games, 1918. 326 innings pitched. How about that? That wasn't the most, though. Scott Perry had 332, whoever he is. 1918, he strikes out 162 batters. He's had a couple of 300 strikeout seasons, so 162, not that many for that year, but it was the most of all the pitchers. Walter Johnson, his third win. Greatest pitcher of all time, no debate. Better than Cy Young. Better than Ed Walsh. Better than Nolan Ryan. Better than Sandy Koufax. See, Koufax, just 12 years in the league. Johnson, 20 years. Better than Bud Calvin, Tim Keefe, Kid Nichols, Rube Margweld, Old Hoss Rod Radburn, just Bob Feller, Lefty Grove, Juan Marshall, Don Drysdale. You got to match Walter Johnson with all these guys. Cy Young. Match him up. Look at the stats. Nobody beats him. Cy Young beat him in wins. But you know Cy Young also had over 300 losses. Walter Johnson beat him in ERA career, strikeouts, shutouts, not innings. Cy Young has most innings. I can prove it to you, and I wrote a book, Baseball Matchups. And I matched up Walter Johnson and Cy Young. I went through all across the board. Johnson was a more effective pitcher than Cy Young. All right, that covers 1918. We'll get to 1919 next video. Thanks for watching here. I'm going to cut it off. You know why? Because my iPad is starting to run low on battery. If you see a different figure, I think I have 5 minutes left, so I better charge it up. 1918, Walter Johnson, best pitcher, okay? Thanks for watching. I'm out.